You know, London was just surreal. I mean, I think we'd have beaten anybody that day. They were just on fire. And we showed signs in Glasgow, and we really should have won that final against Fiji, but we slipped up with a couple of mistakes, and they kind of righted that wrong the following week, and they were outstanding. And it's interesting, they've come into pre-season, and their confidence, their self-belief, which is what you want, but that can be dangerous ingredients if it's not nurtured in the right way or not channeled. You're only as good as what you do next, and what's gone is gone. And whilst they're great memories, the reality is it's what we do the next time we take the field. We've had one warm-up tournament, and that kind of showed some cracks. It showed some faults, which ultimately have probably done us the world of good. So hopefully we've learnt those lessons, and I'm a big believer in you've got to get it wrong to get it right. And we'll be ready to go in Dubai. I still think we'll be undercooked. A couple of boys recovering from injuries, but that's not a problem. I think it's about kind of gathering momentum and growing through the series. So for me, I want us to be competitors every time we take the pitch. I want to be competitors at every tournament. I want to be feared by the opposition that they don't want to be playing the USA. And then if we play to our ability, hopefully we'll win more than we lose. I think it's great. I think it'll be interesting how they adapt with the conditioning and the pace of the game, because you've got to have an insane desire to want to play sevens. You've got to have the eye of the tiger, and it is slightly different. You have to go to dark places, and you've got to be prepared to hang on. I think in terms of as a spectacle, if there's a chance that Sonny Bill wants to chuck his hat in the ring, or Israel Folau, then I mean, it's just great for the game. From a selfish perspective in USA, I'm looking forward to seeing how Maki Unefi continues on his journey, his evolution. This kid has got it all. He's got feet, he's got acceleration, he's got X factor. I'm looking to see how Jerry Tuwai evolves, that little Fijian maverick. The halfback, cheeky is an understatement, but again, he's got feet to die for, acceleration, guile. He does remind me of Amasio Valance a little bit, but with a little bit more pace. And then I'm glad to see Tom Mitchell back from England. He's had a lot of injury woes, but he genuinely is a class playmaker for England. He reminds me a lot of Amor, who was my captain when I coached England. Simon was a little pocket computer, and I think when England play well, it's because Mitchell's playing well. So that's the sprinkling of players that kind of interest me, although I'm sure there'll be one or two that we don't know about at the moment that are going to just explode onto the scene.